Bart, right now, if you're the Packers, and I'm telling you, you got the 28 and the 22 pick here, the 2 first-round picks, would you trade them both for DK Metcalf? Which, are they better off with DK Metcalf or with 2 rookies?
It's not even a question. It's DK Metcalf because, listen, they won't feel the effects of the loss of Davante Adams until they play against better talent, right? Of course they're going to win their division. Their division is powder puff, is marshmallows, right? But when you think about it right now, they're not better than the Rams, they're not better than Tampa, and they're not better than San Francisco as long as Jimmy G is still on that roster. So then I think they fall into that second tier with Dallas, Arizona, your Saints, right, as far as that team that looks to maybe supplant or look to maybe dethrone one of those guys that's in that top tier. So DK Metcalf is instant gratification, is instant input. Listen, you don't know what these guys are going to be coming out their first year. Right now, Aaron Rodgers is put himself in a position where he has to win because his relationship with Davante Adams wasn't as strong as we thought it was. He wasn't able to keep the franchise receiver in-house because of his diva-like tendencies.
What do you think of that, Teddy? If I'm giving you the option, you talked earlier today about Rodgers maybe spreading the ball around a little bit. Oh, I see the look on your face. Go ahead, Teddy, go.
I just don't know how it's done. I mean, with what you're paying Aaron Rodgers and not only getting DK Metcalf for the 2 picks, but what you're going to have to pay him. That's the one thing you have to consider with that. I mean, then all your money's on the offensive side of the ball. And what about hey, we do play defense too, and paying some of the guys over there. So you give Aaron Rodgers a couple young players that he can develop. You're going to struggle in September. Aaron may tongue lash these guys till they get out, and hopefully they're mentally tough, but if you even trade up to get one specific one, and I hope Aaron Rodgers isn't off doing a cleanse somewhere and not involved in this process because he should be. He's the quarterback. He's talked about input. He's talked about how guys have left and come back and all this. Well, who do you want, Aaron? That's what they should do, and Aaron should put in the work too if there's a specific player that he sees that he wants. That input is valuable.
You are seeing some of the receivers that we're talking about on your screen there in some of that video. Jameson Williams, who's 4 on that list there from Alabama, would probably have been 1, except he tore up his knee in the national championship game. How about it, as you sit here and listen to all this, Cam, what is your takeaway on the expectation here?
I mean, you can't replace Davante, even if you do go get DK. They're not the same receiver.
Right.
I mean, so at that point, go ahead, draft them. Also, don't take too many because, black and gold may need one.
But the expectations is what? Super Bowl, right? They need to win a Super Bowl. They're not a better football team, Greeny, than they was last year.
Demovsky, I saw you sort of nodding your head along. Does the financial piece of this make the DK of it all basically off the table?
That's exactly right, Greeny. I mean, Teddy made the point was, yeah, it's great you could acquire DK Metcalf for a couple of first-round picks, but you're going to end up having to pay him, $25 million a year, and that didn't work with Davante Adams. Now, Adams wanted out, so there was a ton of layers to that onion, but it's going to be so hard to get DK Metcalf under the salary cap and still be able to do the other things that you want to do. It looks great on paper, but not the paper money part of it that they would have to pay him.
I understand. So, I mean, look, he's been a Seahawk, and but he'd be the bird in the hand in this case, something of a known commodity versus these rookies, and you never know what you're getting. Demovsky, outstanding as.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.